One bright morning, in a small village surrounded by green fields, there lived a young boy named Ravi. Ravi was cheerful and kind. He lived with his mother in a tiny house near the edge of the village. Their life was simple. His mother worked hard every day, and Ravi helped whenever he could. One afternoon, while helping clean the house, Ravi found an old coin beneath a wooden shelf. The coin was small and worn. He held it up and smiled. "Mother, look what I found." His mother laughed softly. "That coin is not worth much, Ravi." Ravi looked at it carefully. Then he had an idea. "I will save it." His mother nodded. "That is a good habit." That evening, Ravi found an empty clay jar. He placed the coin inside. Clink. The sound made him smile. Before going to bed, he looked at the jar. A single coin rested at the bottom. It did not seem like much, but Ravi felt proud. The next morning, he helped an elderly neighbor carry water from a well. The neighbor thanked him and gave him a small coin. Ravi happily dropped it into the jar. Clink. Now there were 2 coins. The day after that, he helped sweep a shop. Another coin. Clink. Then he gathered fallen mangoes for a farmer. Another coin. Clink. Soon, Ravi made a simple promise to himself. "I will save 1 coin every day." The promise sounded easy, but keeping it would not always be easy. Days passed. Every morning, Ravi looked for small ways to help people. Sometimes he watered plants. Sometimes he delivered messages. Sometimes he carried baskets. At the end of each day, he placed 1 coin into the jar. Clink. Weeks slowly passed. The jar was no longer empty. A small layer of coins covered the bottom. Ravi smiled whenever he heard the growing sound. One afternoon, a group of boys noticed him carrying the jar. One of them laughed. "Why are you saving those tiny coins?" Another boy grinned. "You will never become rich with 1 coin a day." The boys laughed loudly. Ravi looked at the jar. Then he smiled. "Maybe not today." The boys shook their heads and ran away. But Ravi kept saving. 1 coin every day. Summer arrived. The sun became hot and bright. Many children spent their afternoons playing near the river. Ravi played too. But before playing, he always completed 1 small task. Then he saved 1 coin. Clink. Some days he felt tired. Some days he wanted to skip. Some days he thought, 1 coin does not really matter. But then he remembered his promise. And every evening another coin entered the jar. Clink. Months continued to pass. The jar slowly became heavier. The coins slowly rose higher. Without noticing, Ravi was building something important. Not just savings. A habit. One rainy morning, dark clouds covered the sky. Heavy rain poured across the village. The roads became muddy. The fields became wet. Ravi looked outside. A good day to stay home. Then he remembered his promise. He borrowed an umbrella and helped a shopkeeper move supplies indoors before the rain ruined them. The shopkeeper thanked him and handed him a coin. That night, the familiar sound echoed again. Clink. Ravi smiled. His streak remained unbroken. 1 coin every day. Autumn arrived. Leaves drifted gently from the trees. The air became cool and pleasant. One evening, Ravi counted his coins for the first time. He spread them across the floor. His eyes widened. There were far more coins than he expected. "Mother, look." His mother sat beside him. She smiled warmly. "You earned every one of those." Ravi carefully placed them back into the jar. The jar was now almost full. The sight filled him with excitement. But he did not stop. The next day he added another coin. Clink. Winter slowly approached. Cold winds swept through the village. Work became harder to find. Many people stayed indoors. Some days Ravi searched for hours before finding a way to earn a single coin. But he never. 1 coin every day. Then one afternoon, something unexpected happened. Ravi's mother became sick. She could no longer work for several days. The small family became worried. Money was needed for medicine and food. Ravi sat quietly beside the clay jar. He stared at it for a long time. The jar represented months of effort, months of patience, months of discipline. Slowly he lifted it. Then he carried it to the village shop. The shopkeeper counted the coins. When he finished, his eyes widened. "This is quite a lot of money." Ravi smiled softly. "I saved 1 coin every day." The shopkeeper nodded with respect. Ravi used some of the money to buy medicine for his mother. He bought food as well. Within a few days, she began to recover. Soon she was smiling again. One evening, she looked at Ravi and said, "You did not save these coins by accident." Ravi listened carefully. "You built this one day at a time." Ravi looked down thoughtfully. His mother was right. The money had helped them. But something even more valuable had been growing all along. Patience, discipline, responsibility, the habit of doing small things consistently. Months later, his mother became healthy again. Life slowly returned to normal. One morning, Ravi placed a new empty jar on the shelf. His mother smiled. "Starting again?" Ravi nodded. 1 coin every day. Clink. The familiar sound returned. This time, several children from the village noticed. One of the boys who had once laughed approached him. "Does it really work?" Ravi smiled. He showed the boy the new jar. "It starts with 1 coin." The boy thought for a moment. The next day he started saving too. Soon another child joined. Then another. Before long, many children in the village were saving small amounts each day. Some saved coins. Some practiced reading. Some learned new skills. Each of them followed the same lesson. A small action repeated every day becomes something powerful. Years later, Ravi grew into a successful young man. People often asked him the secret of his success. He would smile and tell them a simple story. The story of a small coin. The story of an empty jar. The story of one simple habit. Because success rarely arrives all at once. It grows quietly, day by day, step by step, coin by coin. Just like a tiny seed becomes a mighty tree. Stay wise, and I'll see you in the next story. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel.